Hey everyone. Today we're going to talk about a situation that surprised many fans, Carlos Sainz's complicated position in the Formula One driver market. The Spaniard is about to lose his Ferrari seat to none other than Lewis Hamilton, and now he has to decide what his next move will be. The options aren't the most desirable, but let's analyze each one and see what could happen in the near future. So, get ready for a discussion full of details and possibilities, because the driver market is about to heat up. And of course, if you enjoy this kind of content, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any analysis about our beloved F1. Let's go. Carlos Sainz is going through a real whirlwind in his Formula One career. After the bombshell news that he will lose his Ferrari seat to Lewis Hamilton at the end of 2024, he finds himself in a very delicate position. Sainz, who has always been a consistent driver and has shown his worth in various races, now has to deal with the harsh reality that his options with the top teams are no longer viable. Sainz had hoped to secure a seat with Red Bull or Mercedes, two of the most competitive teams on the grid. However, Red Bull decided to renew Sergio Perez's contract, despite the Mexican's recent inconsistencies. To make matters worse, the team still holds reservations about the past tensions between Sainz and Max Verstappen, which practically closed that door. On the other hand, Mercedes also didn't turn out to be a realistic option. They are betting on young Formula 2 talent, Kimi Antonelli, which eliminated Sainz's chances of joining the team. With these two major opportunities out of reach, Carlos Sainz now has to look at other alternatives. And this is where things get interesting. Sainz has two main options on the table: Audi, which is in the process of taking over Sauber, and Williams, which is undergoing restructuring. Both options have their pros and cons, and Sainz's choice will not only influence his career, but also the driver market as a whole. Now that we understand Carlos Sainz's complicated situation, let's dive into the two main options he has: Audi and Williams. Both have their positives and negatives, and the choice will not be easy. Audi is about to take over Sauber and turn it into their factory team. This means significant investment and the promise of becoming a powerhouse in the future. Audi has a history of success in other motorsport categories, and if they can replicate that in Formula One, they could become a force to be reckoned with. On the other hand, there's Williams, a historic team undergoing restructuring under the leadership of James Vowles. Vowles has already shown his ability to attract and retain talent, as seen with the renewal of Alex Albon's contract. Williams has been making progress and has long-term plans that have caught Sainz's attention. Choosing between Audi and Williams comes down to different types of bets. Audi represents a long-term commitment with a prestigious brand that has the potential to dominate in the future. Williams offers a potentially quicker path to competitiveness, with the flexibility that could be crucial for Sainz's career. Carlos Sainz's decision will have a significant domino effect on the Formula One driver market. Let's take a look at how this could affect some of the main names still looking to secure their positions for 2025. Valtteri Bottas is one of the most experienced drivers on the grid and has shown consistency over the years, even with a team like Sauber that has faced difficulties. Bottas has a good chance of securing a seat, but much depends on Sainz's decision. If Sainz opts for Audi, it practically excludes Bottas from that team, pushing him to explore other options like Williams, Haas, or Alpine. Esteban Ocon is also in a situation of uncertainty. His relationship with Alpine seems strained, especially after incidents like the collision with his teammate Pierre Gasly in Monaco. With Alpine possibly looking for new talent, Ocon may find himself seeking a new home. Haas has proven to be a viable option, but this also depends on where Sainz decides to go. If Sainz chooses Williams, for example, Ocon might become a more attractive option for Sauber Audi. Yuki Tsunoda is another driver closely monitoring the situation. His trajectory at Red Bull seems limited, and he is looking for new opportunities. Tsunoda has been linked to Alpine and Haas, but much will depend on how the driver market adjusts after Sainz's decision. If Tsunoda can stay relevant until a potential seat at Honda-backed Aston Martin opens up, he will need to position himself well in the coming years. In summary, Sainz's decision will trigger a series of moves in the driver market. Bottas, Ocon, and Tsunoda are all watching closely, and their future teams will be influenced by Sainz's choice between Audi and Williams. This chain of events will show how the decisions of a single driver can influence the dynamics of an entire season. Carlos Sainz's future will be fascinating to follow, regardless of his choice. The decision he makes will influence not only his own career, but also the dynamics of the F1 driver market. Drivers like Valtteri Bottas, Esteban Ocon, and Yuki Tsunoda are all watching closely, and their future teams will be influenced by Sainz's choice. Moreover, the arrival of new regulations in 2026 promises a shakeup in the grid, and any decision made now will have long-term implications. The competitive landscape of F1 is constantly evolving, and Sainz has the chance to shape his future in a significant way. With Red Bull practically closing the door and Mercedes focused on their young talent, Sainz's options boil down to a strategic choice between a well-funded long-term bet with Audi or an opportunity for growth with Williams, offering more flexibility. Both choices have the potential to define his career in the coming years. So, guys, did you enjoy this analysis? What do you think Sainz should do? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more analyses like this. See you next time.